Welcome back to the course of digital electronics. Today we are going to see some special cases: octal to binary, binary to octal, hexadecimal to binary, binary to hexadecimal, and some miscellaneous. That means finding an unknown radix. First of all, if you observe that octal to binary and binary to octal, one digit in octal is equal to 3 bits in binary. Since octal can be written as 2 power 3 and binary, since it is a radix 2, therefore 2 power 1. Let us see an example. Convert 367.52 octal to binary. Now we know that one digit in octal is equal to 3 bits in binary, therefore 3 can be represented as 011, 6 can be represented as 110, 7 can be represented as 111, 0.5 can be represented as 101, 2 can be represented as 010. Then by clubbing all these two, we can easily get the binary. It is very easy conversion octal to binary. Now you can convert the binary number to octal. Now very important point is you have to group 3 bits from the left of the decimal point and you have to group 3 bits from the right of the decimal point. Now if you observe that I had made 3 groups of each to form a octal number. Then if you observe in the last group, I didn't have any 3 bits, therefore I have add an extra bit to make a 3 group number. And here also if you observe that to make a group of 3 bit, I have add 2 groups of zeros. 2 bits of zeros. Now if you observe that 0102, 1015, 1117, 001, 1 point, then 011 that is 3, then 100 that is 4. Is it clear? It is very easy way to convert a binary to octal and octal to binary. This is one of the example if you look up that. Now if you look that I have made 3 groups each. Here there is no chance to add any extra bit, therefore it is very easy process. Now if you look this, do by your own this, convert 2571.34 base 8 to binary. Similarly, we are going to see hexadecimal to binary and binary to hexadecimal. One digit in hexadecimal is equal to 4 bits in binary. Since 2 power 4 is hexa, that is 16 is equal to 2 power 1. Then if you observe that this example convert 4BAC base 16 to binary. Now 4 can be written as 0100 since one digit in hexa is equal to 4 bits in binary. B which is equal to 11, therefore 1011. A which is equal to 10, 1010. C that is equal to 12, 1100. By clubbing all this, we can get the binary equivalent of 4BAC. Is it clear? Now look at this example. Convert 3A9E point B0D base 16 to binary. Now 3 can be written as 0011, A can be written as 1010, 9 can be written as 1001, E it is 14, 11110, point B is nothing but 11, 1011, 0, therefore 4 zeros, D is nothing but 14, D is nothing but 13, 1101. By clubbing all these two, we can get the binary number. Now if you observe that convert the binary into hexadecimal. Now we know that 4 bits in binary is equal to 1 digit in hexa, therefore I am going to club 4 bits in binary to get an equivalent hexa. If you observe the last group, I didn't have any 4 bits, therefore I have added an extra one. Here also if you observe the last group, I didn't have any 4 bits, therefore I have added 2 extra since it contains only 2 bits. Now if you observe that 00102 all ones, that is 15F, then 1011 that is equal to 11B point 0111 that is 7C which is equal to 12 base 16. Now you do this example by your own, convert the binary to hexadecimal. By observing all these examples, we can get an idea that to convert an octal number into hexadecimal, we have a mediator as a binary. That means we can easily convert an octal to binary, then with the help of binary to hexadecimal. Similarly, an hexadecimal to binary, with the help of binary, we can easily convert the binary to octal. Don't forget, we have one more method, that is using the platform of decimal. Now if you observe that, convert the radix 16 to 8. First of all, I am going to convert this hexadecimal to binary, then later binary to octal. Now this hexadecimal is converted as binary. Okay, now if you observe that A which is equal to what? 10, 1010 I have written, then 2, 0010, then C which is equal to 12, 1100. This is in binary. Now after that I am going to convert this binary into octal by grouping 3 bits. Since one digit in octal is equal to 3 bits in binary, 101, 000, 101, 100. In this manner we can easily convert octal to hexadecimal with the help of binary. Similarly, hexadecimal to octal with the help of binary. Now look at one more example. Convert 367.52 octal to hexadecimal. Then 367.52 I have written. First of all, if you observe that 3 can be written as 011, 6 can be written as 110, 7 can be written as 111.5 can be written as 101, and 2 can be written as 010. Now this is in terms of binary. I want to convert this binary into hexadecimal. Therefore, I have to group 4 bits. 4 bits. Since if you observe this in the last group, I didn't have 4 bits. I have only 1 bit. Therefore, I am going to add 3 bits. Then if you observe here also, only I am containing 2 bits. Therefore, I am going to add 2 bits. Then by grouping this 0, then 4 ones, that is F, then 0 that is 7.1010, that is 10A, then 1 that is 8. In this manner you can able to convert an octal number into hexadecimal with the help of binary. Now we will move to some miscellaneous. That means we can able to find one radix with the help of another radix. Now if you observe this question, if 128 base 10 is equal to 1003 base B, we have to find the possible base B. Since they have given that this is in terms of decimal, we know that this is decimal. Directly I am going to write 128. Now we can able to know that any radix can be converted into decimal. How we are going to convert any radix into decimal? Simply by multiplying with its position weight with the help of radix. Then 3 into b power 0 plus 0 into b power 1 plus 0 into b square plus 1 into b power 3. Now if you observe that this is 0, this is 0, no need to write. Then b power 3 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 into b power 0, that is 3. Then this 3 I have sent this side, then 128 minus 3, which is equal to 125 b cube. Then 5 power 3 can be written as 125. Therefore b power 3 is equal to 5 power 3. Then b is equal to 5. In this manner you can able to find out one radix if you know another radix. Now if you observe that, if you observe some more examples, in the miscellaneous, okay. If 292 base 10 is equal to 204 base x, the possible base x is same manner. 292 is equal to, if you observe the 4 into x power 0 plus 0 into x power 1 plus 2 into x square, then 2x square plus 0 plus 4. Then if you send this 4 to that side, 2x square is equal to 292 minus 4, 2x square is equal to 288, then 144 is 288, then x square is equal to 144, then x is equal to 12. In this manner you can able to find the unknown radix. Now if you observe this type of example here, 211 base x is equal to 152 base 8, then find x. Okay, then I don't know, this is in terms of unknown radix, this is in terms of known radix. Therefore I am going to equate these two in terms of decimal. Therefore 1 into x power 0 plus 1 into x power 1 plus 2 into x square, which is equal to, if you observe that 2 into 8 power 0 plus 5 into 8 power 1 plus 1 into 8 square. Now if you observe that 2x square plus x plus 1, which is equal to 64 plus 40 plus 2, which is equal to 106, then 1 can be sent to that side, then it becomes 2x square plus x equal to 105. Then if you observe that 2x square plus x minus 105 is equal to 0. By factorization we can able to write this as, okay, 2x square plus that this x can be written as 15x minus 14x minus 105 is equal to 0. Okay, by taking the common terms we can get that x minus 7 is equal to 0 and 2x plus 15 is equal to 0. Then x is equal to 7, then x is equal to minus 15 by 2. Radix can't be this one, radix can't be this one. Okay, therefore the radix is 7. That means by the note, radix need not be a negative and the fraction. Now if you observe this one, this type of example, here don't be confused that here they are not saying to find out the radix. They are simply saying to convert this base 5 into base 6. So many members will do the mistake in this manner. They will simply say that 3 into 5 power 0 plus 4 into 5 power 1 plus 1 into 5 square, which is equal to x into 6 power 0, then x is equal to this value. This is not the method. You should not do like this. Is it not the right one? In this manner you need not to find out the value of x. Is it clear? You have to do the conversion. The base 5 should be converted into decimal, then later the decimal should be converted into the radix 6. Is it clear, all of you? Why? Because this is not the finding an unknown radix. This is simply converting base 5 to base 6. We know that which is the bridge. decimal is the bridge. First of all, convert this 5 to decimal. Okay, then after that, with the help of successive division, convert this 48 to base 6. We have done so many problems based on this. Is it clear, all of you? Now this is also one more example for this. 101 base 3 is equal to x base 2. Okay, now it is also what? Converting, okay, radix 3 to radix 2. Which is the platform you have to use? Decimal is the platform. Convert this radix 3 to decimal, then later convert this value to the binary. Is it clear? With the help of successive division. That's it for today's class. In the next class, we will see the signed binary numbers. Signed representation of binary numbers. Thank you very much for each and everyone. Have a nice day.